Stalker Patty wants to what?
Pitch a show.
She wants to pitch a show.
Pitch a show.
Yeah.
We are...
Isn't this amazing that the airwaves of this satellite radio station's channel are open to just the average Joe on a Saturday? Razzle dazzle. And Patty actually has an idea. Is it an organized...
This is her pitch.
Here's her pitch.
So we'll bring her in.
All right.
We're going to say no to this, obviously.
Oh, my God. I just saw the title, and I'm done. I'm done.
We're going to say no to this, obviously, but...
this was one time... I wish that fucking Light Bright thing was a bomb right now. Right when she just walked past it.
We are looking for pests to do radio on this fine channel.
Yeah.
And so far, none of the pests have come up with a good idea.
No.
But they're still trying.
We've had the staff.
Eventually, we will have pest radio. An hour, maybe 2 hours a week.
Yep.
Dedicated to you guys.
We've had the
and your
staff
crazy
do good
ideas.
shows. Patrice, of course, has done a great show. But, nobody else has really come to the table. I must say, at least Patty has an idea. It's printed out. She has thought it out a little bit in her little pea brain. And it is called Here Is My Outline. Then the title is, what is it, Patty?
Oh, stupid. My generation.
It's called My Generation.
When did you decide to become a redhead?
Yeah, what the fuck happened there?
Oh, my God.
What happened? Henna head?
I used the little hair coloring to cover the gray like everybody else.
And you can still see where the gray is.
Yeah, you can kind of
Like
still
she didn't
see.
quite ungray the gray. You
What
can
happened?
still see it.
Like by where a man would have like your sideburns.
My age.
Wait, no. I'm saying like your sideburn things right here.
Yeah.
I kind of missed that.
You missed
and
that
then there's
area.
a spot on top.
And you missed part of your bangs.
When did you do it?
About a month ago.
A month ago, so it's growing out.
Yeah, I think so.
You got to do it again.
Hey, turn
every
around.
6
Let's see the whole thing. Oh, boy.
I don't think it's that bad.
You missed, like, major spots.
Well,
They look
thank
like
you.
highlights, the parts she missed.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll call them
that's
lowlights because they're on her head.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a good idea what I wrote.
That's all right. No, your hair looks fine. You look great as a redhead, I swear.
Keep your confidence up there, Patty.
Yeah, now you got to sell this.
You got to sell this
You ever
stuff.
been in a pitch meeting?
No, I don't
Very
know what
nerve-wracking.
one is.
Well, it's when you give a pitch in a meeting, you dolt. You got to kind of give your idea and make it sound really good.
Okay.
You can't just go, that's stupid, it's my generation. People would be like, yeah, it's stupid, get the fuck out.
Anthony, really fast. Reading from Whackbag, Opie in big letters. Give Pest Radio to No Filter Paul, Sonny, and me. We would love to. We need an idea.
I think they do have an idea
their
of some
idea?
sort, and they actually made up some promo
right.
sounders and stuff.
All right, then one of those guys call the show with their idea.
Yeah, get a fucking idea
I don't know
in
what
here.
the idea is.
Who are they giving the idea to?
Do you know what the idea is?
I don't know what the idea is.
All right, there you go.
What's the idea?
If I don't know, you don't know, then how's it
I
going
don't
to get
know
done?
the idea.
All right. So, Patty, yeah, you want a copy of this in front of you?
pirate.
Here.
Yeah,
All right. Now,
I don't remember what I wrote.
all right, now
Jesus.
pitch the show.
Pitch the show. Now remember, this is the best show ever. This is how you got to go into a pitch meeting.
Well,
Best fucking show ever. Okay? And high energy, and let us know why it's going to be good. Okay?
well, I happen to be into the 60s, and I'm very interested in it.
What,
I
age-wise?
was a child in the 60s.
First of all, wait a minute,
I
time
looked
out,
up to
Patty,
hippies
wait,
and
slow down.
people like
All right,
that.
hold on.
You shut up.
Put your headphones on so you can hear Patrice when he's talking to you.
Even though he's 2 feet away from you. But I guess if you have the headphones on, you can finally hear. I mean...
All right, I was going to say, Anthony,
Yes.
and Opie, and Anthony.
Oh, don't blow up our spot.
No.
Okay.
Listen,
Yes.
you are giving away too much, like, energy
Really?
and back and forth and banter with this pitch thing. You have to
Am
be
I?
completely void of emotion, and then you sit there with your pen twirling in your mouth
When you do
or
the
whatever.
pitch?
When she has to be as uncomfortable as possible. They're not gonna ask her questions.
You're right.
She has to pitch it.
See, I had to talk her up that much to bring her up to the level
So
of
you should let her.
boredom.
You should let her do
Complete
her
boredom.
awful pitch first, and then.
Do you think anything I say is going to sink in that head? She's delivering this the same way as if I just said nothing. I'm trying to get a contrast. Like the people will now go, okay, she's going to deliver a nice, energetic, and then when they see what a bore fest she is,
Look at the
they'll
brain.
go, it's a contrast, you know.
Look at her brain; it's rusting.
It's coming out in her hair. That isn't hair color; it's brain rust.
Okay, fair enough.
Why are you taking the headphones
Patty,
off?
no.
I can't hear anything on them.
Yeah, they're not on.
See, I know. So I never went to school to learn about doing the radio. So
We
I
don't
don't
care.
know anything
Right.
about
I didn't either,
terminology.
Patty.
I'm doing
so
this totally
the
raw.
future is
with no
endless
experience.
for you. Okay,
Right.
so what is My Generation, and you're gonna host this
Stalker
show?
Patty show called
Give us
My
a little
Generation. Let's
little
go.
taste of My Generation.
All right.
Okay. Well, this is my outline. I'm going to call it My Generation because it has a lot to do with the 60s, and that's a time period that I was a child and I grew up in. And I'm a big fan of the music of that time and the hippies and everybody, you know, marching on Washington against the war, and people were so involved. So I want to bring a little of that out. And one of my writers is Allen Ginsberg. I have a poem honed by him, which is really good. I was going to start off with
Honed
that.
or home?
A poem.
Yeah, but is it
'Cause I used
honed
to
by
be-
him or
One of your writers for the show is Allen Ginsberg. Himself.
Well, no, I have something written by him.
Oh,
that
I
I was
thought
going to
maybe-
open the
I was gonna
show
say-
with.
Well, there's a lot of radio
I don't know what the
shows out
budget
there
is.
that have
Break
writers.
into-
I just thought.
I didn't know what the budget would be if
Oh.
you got to hire Allen Ginsberg.
Is he alive even? I don't
Yeah,
even
I
know.
was going to read an excerpt from his thing, a 4-line thing, and then I was going to open it up with My Generation.
All right.
What the song?
Yeah,
Oh, the Who.
How long
Yeah.
is this show?
only an hour. That's long enough.
An hour show.
Yeah, I'm going to spend 15 minutes with that.
Now,
Hold
15
on, hold
minutes.
on.
Yeah. and
Where's
time
the
it.
Where's the Allen Ginsberg poem? You got it with you?
No, it's home. I did.
It's home.
Can we find it online?
No, it's home.
It's from Howl. It's the first 4 lines of Howl.
All right, we can find that online for you. Hold on.
I'm
a minute.
sure. Bill, take 3 hours to find that. Now, that 15 minutes is going to be you reading a poem.
Well, reading a poem that's
Got to get some,
saying
prepare some
something.
poetry
It's
for my
like
radio show.
Actually,
She's doing the fucking,
Clint Eastwood.
the Clint Eastwood.
Play Misty for me.
Play Misty for me, DJ.
Yeah.
I'd like to hang out with you, but I got to get home and
You got to do it in the Stalker Patty voice, though.
I got to write stuff for my radio show.
No.
and
Stalker Patty as Clint Eastwood. Let's see how good you really are, Anthony.
I gotta go home and write stuff for my radio show. Get records together and write some poetry.
That's pretty good, man.
Go ahead, make my hair look like an abomination.
you know, I might change the music around a little bit, but then when I get into the part about the hippies of Haight-Ashbury Street and talk about what they did and stuff, what the beings and lovins, what
Can you
it
do that off
actually
the top of your
means.
head?
What were they doing? What is exciting about you talking about the hippies and Haight-Ashbury and
People
all that?
were non-conventional and breaking away from the
So
norms
give us a
of
little.
the
Okay,
time.
your song you want. Do you want
Hold
this
on.
like in the background as you're doing it?
Yeah, I would
Okay,
like to do that.
A little.
I say we start with the first thing because we got the poem,
Oh, you got the poem.
and then we'll go into the hate.
Well, it's got to
Ashbury.
be printed out, I guess, and given to her.
Well, it turns.
It's what? 8 pages.
Which one, is it? The first line right there?
How
yeah,
far into it are you going to get?
They're right there.
yeah, right from line 1
All right,
to
so let's
line
make
4.
believe this is the Stalker Patty radio hour.
Line 1 to line 4. Can you read it from there, Patty?
Yeah, I can.
All right.
Okay.
Do you want My Generation first?
It says
And where's Steve? He's got
open with song My Generation by
Wait,
The Who.
We can work this out live on the show. Get Steve in here, the big voice announcer. We'll go back to 40s radio.
Yeah, that's what this sounds like. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
All right, where's Steve?
I'm having a homosexual relationship.
Do you want Steve to intro
Obvious.
you over the My Generation?
I guess so, yeah, whatever.
All right,
yeah,
we got My
'cause I don't-
Generation? All right, Steve, you got to be the big announcer for Stalker Patty's radio hour.
Is there a copy?
And of course, it will be Razzle Dazzle.
So use the razzle.
Look at how he sighs when he's got to do a Razzle Dazzle. He's like, oh, God.
Go
no.
razzle dazzle time for the Stalker Patty radio hour.
That's your fucking dynamite.
But hold one ear because we're going old school.
Wait.
No, you gotta just hold it. I don't know what it meant.
Yeah, no,
back in
it's
the
this
day.
one. It's this one.
It's like that? Okay, so Steve's doing a visual.
It's almost
I know.
cupping you so you could hear yourself better.
Sometimes you gotta like.
All right. Start the music.
What's the line? Is it the razzle dazzle right?
The only reason they did
just
that.
Just say razzle dazzle.
Yeah.
It's Stalker Patty with
something.
Stalker Patty's Radio Hour.
Radio Hour.
Sponsored by
Lux Soap. I don't know.
No,
Just some old product.
No, what's
Lux Soap.
Lux Soap.
Sponsored by Brill Cream. War Bonds.
Keep going. Keep going.
Lucky Strike cigarettes.
Lucky Strikes isn't bad.
Ajax. 40 Mule Team. Geritol.
Geritol. All right.
Oh, very funny.
Geritol hair dye.
Who came up with that? Danny? Another genius move by Danny.
Just amazing.
Sam, you're slipping in the fucking ranks. Oh, you video camera jockey. Just fucking take pictures of everyone else's talent.
Dude, we should have a countdown with the staff members.
What kind of countdown?
Kind of like how they count down the top songs of the week. We'll
Oh, who's been the best of that week? Wow.
Oh, that's an idea. I want to research.
Shut up.
the top 10 songs.
Working his way up the charts, it's Danny.
Right.
This week, actually turning on the bomb animation and coming up with Geritol. Falling in the charts is Sam. His caustic demeanor is kind of getting tired. And that fucking video camera, I'm really sick of it becoming part of his hand. Now a long-distance dedication. Razzle dazzle.
The E-Rock's family.
The E-Rock's family.
All right, ready, Steve? All right, wait. We got to start the music. This is we're gonna do a run through here. All right, Bill, hit the music. My Generation by the Who. Cue Steve.
Razzle dazzle. It's Stalker Patty's Radio Hour, sponsored by Geritol.
And now,
here's Stalker Patty.
Hello. How are ya? I want to open up with an excerpt from
This is great.
All right, this is good.
I like this.
We need more from Steve.
A little more from Steve.
All right.
And Patty, what you got to do, remember, no one knows what the fuck this show is about.
Right.
So your opening has got to be a little explanation of what your show is going to be about. Don't run through the whole thing, but just kind of say what the feel of the show is going to be, who you are, and that it's called My Generation. You know, get them familiar with the show.
And she has to say hi to our audience in an old school 40s radio way.
And don't wait for an answer.
What was-
Hi, how are you doing? And she's like waiting for everyone to say.
For the voices in her head to answer her.
Yeah.
No, like, what was that old one about all the ships at sea? We need some kind of thing.
Hello. Yeah, what was the fuck
I don't
opening
remember.
line to that one?
And all,
Beep, beep, beep,
and all the
beep,
ships
beep,
at
beep.
sea. We need something like that. Maybe someone could help us.
Oh.
All right,
Someone
really.
Google
Good night, Mrs. Halabash, wherever you are.
And all the ships at sea. Dan, what's up?
Hey, how ironic is it that Patty's into the free love culture?
Yeah, no kidding. That's kind of ironic.
Free love, and
Don't you
she's
think?
so cheap she couldn't even give that away. You 53?
No.
How old are you? 2?
Not yet.
51?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we're going to make
Virgin.
Stalker Patty's show a sport, too. Bring in the dodgeballs.
All
What's
right.
a sport?
Ooh,
It's a
sport.
Patrice thing.
It's all right.
You need to play
What's
defense,
a
too.
sport?
Just close your eyes.
No. What is it?
Don't worry about it. It was a joke.
Worry so much. Just do
It
your
was
show.
just a joke. All right, do we have a better intro for Patty?
Little
think
more.
so.
What do you want to call your fans, Patty? Like our fans are called pests.
Trying to think.
Bored shitless?
No.
Ant people,
No.
fellow virgins.
Hey there, all we groovy people out there.
You want to call your fans?
tune-outs?
Groovy.
No, you groovy people?
The Groovies? Ugh. This is great.
All right.
It's like the retarded fucking Brady Bunch.
We need the help of the audience. Okay, we're going to try this again?
Yeah, let's try this again.
All right.
All right, we're going to open with
Energy,
the song,
Patty. Energy.
Steve's intro, and then Patty has to kind of give a little idea of what the show's about to people that don't know, and then go into your Allen Ginsberg poem, and then you're going to have to... Well, we'll take it from there then. Take it one piece at a time.
Maybe, yeah, okay, here we go.
Okay.
If you have a suggestion what Patty's listeners should be called, please give us a call or send us an instant feedback. All right, we're ready. Here we go. And cue music.
Razzle Dazzle. It's Stalker Patty's Radio Hour. 60 minutes of music nobody cares about except Patty. And now here's the most pathetic bag lady on two legs, Stalker Patty.
Hey there, groovy cats. How are ya? I want to read to you an excerpt from How, which influenced me, and it gives me an idea of the type of people we're going to be talking about. Okay, this is going to be a show about the 60s. I grew up in the 60s. I was a kid in the 60s. I was very influenced by people. I looked up to people like the hippies and the newscast of the Beans and the Lovins and everybody practicing, you know, their free form, free speech. It was an age of coming away from conformity and going into the absurd and different. So I was only a child then, and one of my earliest memories was being mad because I was too young to go to Woodstock and too old to go to the one that came after. So anyway, I'm going to start with Allen Ginsberg, okay? And the poem is called Howl. It influenced people like Bob Dylan. It influenced people like Timothy Leary. And this is it. I saw the best minds of my generation destroyed by madness, starving, hysterical, naked, dragging themselves through the Negro streets at dawn, looking for an angry fix. You know, people were very restless in those times. They were tired of the perfect 50s and the 40s and stuff, and they wanted to come away to a different idea. So, we're going to start with, well, I don't know, how did that come out? I would have to have something in front of me written down, like notes and stuff. I can't do off the top of my head. Okay. So anyway, I just never did this before. Okay, well, anyway, we're gonna go into the song, San Francisco. Be sure to wear some flowers in your hair, which was an anthem written for the people at the time that were in Haight-Ashbury, a group of people that got together to form a community and wanted to be a little different than the rest of the world. And then it would go into the song San Francisco.
If you're going to San Francisco, make sure you wear
some bad red hair dye in your hair.
If you're going... Was she going to play the whole song?
Well, let's hear the song.
San Francisco.
Are you going to take calls?
You're going to play the song?
Yeah, I will.
You were going to play the whole song?
All right. So far, so good. So now intro the song again. We'll play a little bit of the song. And then you call out the caller. Say, hey, if you want to talk about the hippie generation, give me a call or whatever, okay? And call your people the ant people or the groovy people, whatever the hell you were saying earlier.
Right. Okay, we're going to start with San Francisco, which was a song about the people at the time that I would like to discuss, which would be the hippies of Haight-Ashbury Street.
This is by the Mamas and the Papas or YMCA as the Village People?
By Scott McKenzie. Scott McKenzie.
I thought that was the Mamas and the Papas. No, it's Scott.
No, Scott McKenzie wrote that.
Not the Village People one.
Scott McKenzie recorded Scent Flowers in Your Hair.
Right. Wait. Who recorded San Francisco?
Scott McKenzie.
I think the Village People.
Bill, look it up.
Was it Village People?
No, be sure to wear some.
In the Village.
Okay, I know.
That song. Who sang that?
Scott McKenzie.
I thought it was on the Mamas and the Papas.
Yeah, it is the Mamas. She's crazy. It's the Mamas and Papas.
No.
Oh, no, they sung Monday.
No, we say it's the Mamas and the Papas, and you say it's...
Scott McKenzie wrote, be sure to wear some flowers in your hair.
McKenzie.
Yeah.
Scott McKenzie. Right with
what
Scott
I was gonna
McKenzie.
do
Shut
was-
up. Holy shit.
If you're going
All right.
to San
Enough about Scott McKenzie.
Francisco,
Massive haters, Scott McKenzie.
if you're going...
You should call your fans the fellow stalkers, by the way.
Ah, there you go.
All right, here we go. Why don't you intro the song?
That's back when songs were
Yeah.
85 minutes long.
I know.
Intro the song and tell everyone who sings it.
Dirty hippies.
Okay, this is by Scott McKenzie, who wrote an anthem
that
for
one more
the
time, I'm
people
gonna
of the
choke her.
day. And then it'll go into San Francisco.
All right, well, go ahead. There it is.
That's it.
No shit. Do your Got some talk here about hippies, hate Ashbury Street, social concerns, marches on Washington, the war in Vietnam.
Okay, I know. I'm coming up to it.
Oh, sorry, fuck me.
Okay. The hippies of Hate Ashbury Street, a very distinct group of people.
Cut.
Stink
Stop the
is-
music.
They put the stink in
The
the stink.
hate Ashbury Street.
Yeah, that was a street in San Francisco
It was
that
the
there was a
Crossroads of hate.
an Ashbury Street.
There's a hate and there's an Ashbury, and they connected, and that area was called.
Hate Ashbury.
Yeah, well, the name of the first street and your show, they have something in common with me.
All right,
It's a little long to go. But
back to the song.
There's a little reach. See, I was in.
I had nothing.
Oh, that's great. Stan just threw a dodgeball right in her head. She's right in the middle of her stupid speech, and Stan threw a dodgeball at her head. Oh, that's fantastic. That could hurt.
Oh my God.
That was very good. See, at least you were getting into like what they were about and everything.
She was getting quite passionate, though.
You know, yeah.
All right,
like about their upbringing and what they.
Yeah, give us a little more on that.
Instead of them just being a bunch of lazy slobs who wanted to fucking take drugs.
With this whole song of Eve of Destruction.
Oh, now that changes the mood a little.
Yeah.
Not too cliche.
It talks about the fears for the future.
Fears for the future. Okay, Eve of Destruction. Get that.
And how long did the peace sign take to make, you think?
Yeah, they invented the peace sign.
Well, they were the
Everybody thinks it was the hippie, Robin. It was me. I invented. People used to point at people with one finger. I pointed with two, and then one day I lifted my hand up, peace sign. Me.
He was a little too young at the time.
Well, how long did it take to invent it?
Well, not invented, but they were the ones that were the first visible.
How do you know they were the first?
Really? I kind of remember.
They were. Well, I don't know. Maybe
I kind of remember the victory sign being given.
Yeah.
That used to mean like victory, didn't it?
It did.
Like
but
in World War II?
That used to mean we beat the gooks.
No, I think that was pretty much, victory, like we just bombed the fuck out of somebody.
Right.
Or peace,
No.
Ironic, isn't it?
I think it was...
Yeah. Well, I guess that's probably why they're going against the norm, so they used to...
Right.
What song you want to talk over here now?
Well, not talking over. I wanted to do Eve of Destruction.
Are you done with the hippie stuff and the be-ins and the love-ins? And
yeah, I'll have to develop
the Harry Bushes.
it more. Then I was going to go
What about the drugs? Let's talk about the drug culture.
Yeah.
Michael Hollingshead was the one that introduced
Who?
that. Michael Hollingshead was a guy that came over.
What?
Hollingshead. Well,
Michael
I've never heard of him.
Hollingshead.
Oh, God, could you not talk on your show? Is there any way that could be done?
He introduced Allen Ginsberg to LSD, and together...
Wait, no, Allen Ginsberg was the one that did that.
Yeah, well, he was given his first dose of LSD by Michael Hollingshead.
Oh.
Who was a guy,
I think you're fishing, you are fishing something. You are actually fishing something out of Patty.
I'm trying, yeah.
Because there's something garbled, some weird garbled knowledge in there. It's like it's a weird place.
We're just trying to shake it loose.
But she knows something. Like she does have a knowledge about something, and she's very confident when you ask her about certain things.
Oh, yeah.
And she's really...
Michael Hollingshead.
Yeah, like socially, she's just inept. Like socially, I think she's kind of autistic, but it's...
Yeah.
There's something going on.
Tell us about Michael Collins.
Michael Hollingshead?
Yeah. I mean, whatever that guy's name. By the way, DJ Ain't a Light Bulb, Casey Kasem, and now number one with a bullet is Than with a dodgeball to a retard.
Yeah, that brought him up the charts.
Very good. All right, talk about this Michael
Hollingshead.
Pat from Monaki, wavy gravy legs.
You got to talk about Woodstock a little bit, the drug culture, and that's pretty much it. All right,
yeah,
let's go. No music?
We need Eva Destruction or something.
Oh, no, she's leading to that.
All right, then how about just throwing any Beatles tune?
Yeah.
Because she likes the Beatles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What Beatles song would you like to talk over?
All right, there's one song that was definitely drug influenced, and that's I'm Only Sleeping.
Only one Beatles song was drug influenced, by the way. Wow, Patty.
Yeah.
One song, the rest of them clean-cut boys.
I was going to do 15 minutes of the music at the time and do musical excerpts of it, but I have to research it.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's not easy. I don't have equipment.
Yeah, shut up. Music. Just any Beatles song. Is it hard to find Beatles, Bill?
All right, go ahead, Patty. Continue your dialogue with yourself.
I've got a feeling deep inside.
Hit or something.
Okay.
I like the Pearl Jam version myself.
Yeah, I know. Can't you pick like Eleanor Rigby or something?
She's feeling.
Well,
that song was about drugs too.
Turn this song on. This is like, what is it?
Like you picked the worst Beatles song.
I'm Only Sleeping is the name of the song. When I wake up early in the morning with my head.
Play Yellow Submarine.
Right.
Let her sing her stupid Beatles song. Go ahead.
What is it?
No, it's when I wake up early in the morning, still in bed. I'm still sleeping when I'm in the middle of a dream. Stay in bed.
She's losing her confidence with something like this, but when she's talking about Allen Ginsberg, it's like she's with that, She's really...
Michael Hollingshead.
Well, I just need to, I have to work with a script. I'm the type of person that needs to because I get nervous.
Here's the
Madonna. Okay, here we go.
In the time when I was born.
Here you go. All right, go ahead.
7 show. They were on there 2 weeks in a row, and they took America by storm. The airport was full of Beatles fans, people fainting, and my biggest memory at the time was watching the...
Everybody! We all live in a yellow submarine, the yellow submarine, the yellow submarine.
I'm so glad I brought so much joy and brevity.
Brevity? Brevity? You brought no brevity whatsoever. I don't even know what it is, and I know you didn't bring it.
You didn't bring a drop of brevity. I don't know it.
You're brevity-less.
Was that your Beatles break?
Well, yeah, and I was going to do a couple of song selections. So let's sit back and let the people listen to them.
This is a music show.
That's what I was on.
You're like
hardly a music show.
You're like Carol Miller. What the fuck are you doing?
Well, but I'm not getting the lead out.
She's a disc jockey with feelings.
Even though I like Led Zeppelin,
I got an idea. Let's give her a Beatles haircut, everybody.
No.
All right, Beatles cut. What do you want? The Paul, the George, the Ringo, the John?
Come on, now.
Somebody get me the scissors. Time for a Beatles haircut.
Why shouldn't you have a Beatles haircut?
Beatles haircut.
You love the Beatles.
What?
Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. That's not right.
What?
No.
What? What happened?
I don't want a haircut.
What? We're all singing Yellow Submarine. Time for a Beatles haircut.
I don't want a haircut, okay?
What happened?
You don't do that to me, no.
We were just having fun. What happened?
Yeah, what happened?
No, you do not do that.
What happened?
What happened?
What happened?
What happened?
Threatening me with a haircut.
What happened?
But you love the Beatles. What happened?
I don't want.
Well, ask her what 60s haircut she wants.
Yeah, what 60s haircut?
What do you want?
I don't want a...
Make a choice, Patty.
Make a choice.
No.
If not the Beatles, who do you want?
I want my hair long.
Who do you fuck? You want Anne Margaret?
Anne Margaret, that's it. Red, long there.
Got the red hair.
You got the Anne Margaret.
You want Anne Margaret? Give me Anne Margaret.
Beatles haircut, everybody.
Beatles.
Whoa.
Ringo.
Here we go.
Turn up Yellow Submarine again. Here we go.
No.
Yeah. Time for the Beatles hairdo.
No.
When are we singing Yellow Submarine?
No.
Huh? We're gonna sing Yellow Submarine as we cut our Beatle haircut.
No.
So right when the chorus comes around, turn that on, Danny, and we'll let it rip.
No.
Everybody.
No.
We all live in a yellow submarine. Here goes our hair. Submarine. Sit your ass down.
All right. We'll give you a pass.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna cut your hair. I like how she's holding like her hair.
I am.
Well, we couldn't get to it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, don't be scared. You're silly.
Don't worry so much.
What justifies you being scared? I mean, come on.
All right, so you do a little Beatles, and then you have a conclusion and wrap up.
Yeah, it just means 15 minutes of feedback from the listeners. Maybe people that had parents that were into this sort of thing, or people that are my age.
All right, so we'll do the phones now.
All right,
you want any background music?
Yeah, you need music for the phones. What do you think?
Okay, I don't have any.
How about
the theme to Mission Impossible?
Hey, oh, stop it. No, I don't like that song.
How about some kind of like 70s instrumental?
70s, 60s.
We're talking about the 60s.
60s.
How about
Jesus Christ Superstar?
No, how about an instrumental?
What instrumental?
Classical Gas.
Classical Gas.
Doom, 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 doom.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, that's good.
All right.
All right, now we'll do the phone.
Phones with classical gas playing.
All right.
Well, I see a great show here.
Oh, yeah.
This has potential.
You know, if I could have a chance to get a script together to help me out so that I could talk.
Script.
Somebody stop her with this fucking script.
Yeah, none of us use a script.
Yeah, but I need cheat sheets.
You, Edward R. Morrow.
Let me explain something to you people on the United States. Mr. and Mrs. America and all the ships at sea. Flash!
Who sings Classical Gas, right? You got it, Bill?
Mason Williams.
You got it? All right, start up the music, and we go to the phones for Stalker Patty's Radio Hour. Travis from Virginia.
I just threw my XM receiver out the window. The only reason I'm listening to you guys is I'm on my phone. This is awful.
All right, the reviews are coming in. I like when this song kind of kicks in, though.
Yeah, let's go to...
This is actually a good song.
Let's go to Paul is Dead.
Groovy.
From South Dakota. Paul?
Good guitar work.
Yes, I've got the perfect ending to Patty's show.
Yeah.
A recreation of Altamont with the Hells Angels stabbing her.
All right, there's a good idea, Patty. Maybe you can recreate Altamont Speedway and have Hell's Angels stab you.
Thank you, Paul is Dead. Let's go to Keith the Trucker. Keith?
Yeah, I think to make Patty's show interesting, every song she introduces should be done in deaf karaoke.
Deaf karaoke, all right. Let's go to Shaft in Manchester. Shaft.
Yes, sir. What about something from Kent State where they massacred the college students? And the
Kent
song?
State? Wasn't that 1970? Was it 70?
It's right around 70, right?
I think it's not in the 60s.
All right.
Because I would love to have National Guardsmen come in and shoot Patty at the end of her show, but I don't think the decade's right.
I'll be putting flowers in their guns.
Yeah. That'll
70,
stop the
just missed. What about, are you going to talk anything about the moon landing, which was 1969? That's the 60s.
I was going to do like a little list of current events that happened that I have in a
current
book
events
at
from
home
the past.
Called I was going to use the book I Want to Take You Higher that I got as a birthday
I Want to
present.
Take You Higher?
Yeah, that was my birthday present one year.
I want to take you higher too and then throw you off the edge of the building.
All right, let's go to Rob in New York. Rob?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey.
I got a great show idea.
Okay.
It's called My Generation. The 60s, I start off my show playing My Generation by The Who. Then I'd read the first 4 lines of a poem called Howl by Allen Ginsberg.
I like it.
Ba 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 ba. Frankus, punch it out.
Ba 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 ba. Well, let's. The reviews are coming in. Dr. X from Mexico. Yes, Dr. X.
You know, Patty, I wish you were a child from the 60s. You know, the one that got napalmed in that fucking picture?
The little Asian girl running down the street after her village had been napalmed.
All right, the reviews are mixed right now. Jeff the Trucker. Jeff?
Yeah.
Hey.
I got an idea for the end of her show, just a single gunshot to her head, punching out.
All right, let's go to Bill in Boston. Bill?
Hey, Bill.
Bill?
This could be a comment.
Yeah, it's...
Speaking of volumes with silence.
All right, well...
Silent majority.
All right.
Very big back then, wasn't it?
People are calling with their reviews, but now let's end the show.
You got anything about Dick? Nixon, I'm talking about, you dummy.
Okay.
Are you a fan of Dick? Nixon? Can we soak you with a fire hose?
No. Well, I was going to do, like, I hope you appreciated this.
What about the Eve of Destruction angle?
Yeah. Talking about,
it's all about free love and everyone getting along, but
oh, I know.
You don't have much hope for the future because you're going to play Eve of Destruction.
Hope for the future. Eve of Destruction.
Well, that's just to emphasize the concerns that some people had at the time.
What were your concerns?
Yeah.
Back
the
then.
bomb.
What bomb?
The bomb.
The show you're pitching?
Yeah,
man.
All right, talk over the song.
It's talking about the war that
there you
was...
go.
Well, there was
I just decided to take up smoking pot again, listening to Patty's show. Not because it's topical in the 60s. I just need to be on some kind of fucking drugs to listen to this babbling idiot.
All right, you got to wrap up the hour. Eve of Destruction, but maybe give the listeners a little hope. Maybe a little hope at the end of this show.
Yeah, let's
the Eve of Destruction of the Virus Channel.
Yeah, let's hope
this
that
show goes out. Oof.
My hope is that maybe we could come back to a simplicity that these people had at the time rather than the complexities that were there.
Why don't we just take it right back to caveman?
Yeah.
That was simple. So you like the simpler time
a simpler attitude.
Yeah. Of German shepherds and fire hoses on black people. Women having no rights whatsoever.
Students getting
no
shot.
Respect. Students getting shot.
No.
A fucking unwinnable war.
Yeah.
That was a quagmire. Oh, we got one of those.
I admit I need to do a little more research.
All right, but give the people some hope. It's your show.
Yeah, give us some hope.
Let's go.
Well, I want to end this with, a little hope for love and peace in our future. That we can have a peaceful conclusion in our world.
A peaceful conclusion? If it's concluding, how peaceful could it be?
And I'm going to
final solution. I like the way you're thinking now.
And I'm going to end with Summertime Blues.
Oh, whose version?
But not by The Who. There was another band at the time that did a heavy metal version. And I can't remember the name of the band.
Black Sabbath?
No, it was like like the way the guitar sounded.
Just isolate that.
Her voice becomes...
What?
It becomes piercing. I was just trying to act like I was hearing her on the radio.
Yeah.
And it's just a piercing rhythm. It's just a bad rhythm. It's just after... You can only take...
So much.
And I'm not even trying to be fucked up. I was trying to listen to it as if it was a show because I heard her getting into her passion and her little thing, but it's just it's just uncomfortable.
Yeah, your voice itself, the tone of it is awful to listen to. Your cadence is horrific.
Cadence is a great fucking word. Cadence.
You just have this...
It's like driving down the highway, hitting the brakes every 2 seconds.
Yeah, that while you're driving over those speed bumpy things.
That's because I'm not good
annoying.
with impromptu. I have to.
No, you could be reciting the best radio ever, but with that voice and the delivery of it, it just goes right
fantastic.
through you. It's like people could take their XM radios, put it in the basement, and it would chase the mice away.
You know what it's like? It's the Chinese water drip torture.
Yeah.
Like, I just was listening for a while, and I could get past, and then after a while, it just starts to, the back of your spine does something.
Yeah, you twist your head.
And you go, fuck. And once it catches you, you can't stop.
Yeah.
It can't stop fucking with you.
Once you think about it
once I think about her voice once, it's just, I don't even want to be mean because I'm acting like it's a radio show. I'm listening, and it's just, what the fuck?
Seeing if there's anything there, and like... That voice, you can't get past it.
All right, the song is by Blue Cheer, right, Patty?
Yeah, that's the song.
Thank you,
I
Morley
like that
Fine
version
from New York
the best.
City. All right, so wrap up your show with a little hope here.
The show's going to end with that.
All right, here we go. Summertime Blues. Stalker Patty ending her show. Go.
I want to thank you for listening.
She was
Of course, I'm not going to have medicine balls.
That's like the Nam. You never knew when it was going to hit you, man. Out in the fucking bush. You're out there, man.
That ball is
you were in the shit right there. You just got hit with a fucking short round.
You never knew when it was going to hit you, man. You never knew.
Fan, check your fire! Check your fire!
Goats in the wire.
All right, and that's it, Patty?
Yeah, well, that's it, but it could be developed better. I admit that.
Well, you need to, like you said, a script.
All right. Help.
We all live
in a yellow submarine. Get the scissors. The yellow submarine. The yellow submarine. Oh, she's... Oh, this doesn't look peaceful.
Yellow submarine. You can let it go. Yellow. If you get out, we'll let you go.
Just remember to put some scissors in your hair. Oh, wow, she's trying to give you a purple nurple. Patty, just right above your scrunchie. How about that? You'll still have a nice little bob.
A tigress.
Yeah, she's swatting at you. It's not very peaceful. Yellow submarine, come on.
We all live in a yellow submarine. The yellow submarine. The yellow submarine. Panicking. We all live in a yellow submarine. The yellow submarine. The yellow submarine. We all live in the.
Well, oh Jesus, she's kicking to the balls. What happened to the peaceful Patty from the show you were doing?
Oh my God, she's got the scissors in her hand.
When we could all live in peace. Oh, she's going to thrust them into Danny's
You're
chest.
hiding the other thing behind there too.
His cock?
What
Don't
thing?
be so stupid. Come on,
What
get
thing?
away from me. I don't
What thing?
need
Just
this.
go with the Beatles hairdo.
Give me that. No, I don't want it.
You
Don't
like the
get
Beatles,
away
though.
from me. I don't care. I like long hair too.
Yeah, groovy.
How about the
Get away from me.
Just give her a cut. Look like
Yeah.
how about we give
No,
her
I don't want it.
All right,
No,
just whiny
listen to
crybaby.
me.
How about we give her the
Looks like-
Charlie Manson?
I have
Yeah.
a right.
Mackenzie girl. What's the Mackenzie girl from One Day at a Time? Her
Come
mama.
on.
Yeah.
Not the father. The Mackenzie, the girl, the cute
on,
one
let
from
me
Mamas and the
out.
Papas.
All right.
No.
No.
Oh.
No.
Did you get a little bit?
No, I missed. All right.
No, I don't want you to get any of it.
All right, we got a hostage
she's mad.
situation here.
Hostage.
Come on, every time I come, you do this
All right.
to me. Stop.
Yeah.
Watch out for that bomb behind you, Danny.
Come on.
All right, let
her loose.
All right, let her.
Free
That's
her.
what her voice should only come with hostage situations when she's
And
when
you're
she's just
hiding
stuck.
this is
All right, just open the door and let her
Read
out.
the hostage letter. America's awful.
We have to get out of Vietnam.
All
We're
right.
illegally here, and we
right.
shouldn't do this.
All right, there goes the POW. All right, there you go. She's gone. Oh my God.
What happened?
What happened?
Oh my God, who did that?
Who did?
How much of it? How much?
Oh,
Holy
my
shit!
God. You
What
guys
the
aren't
fuck?
right.
These guys are cruel.
Oh fuck, man. Is she crying? I don't even want to look at her.
Patty!
Wow, what a shot! It's kind of hard to get.
Where's
She's
she?
gonna chop a finger off. She's holding her ponytail.
I don't know if E-Rock goes up the charts or down the charts for that one.
No, because they tickle.
Patty, what happened?
No.
Patty. Yeah, just get on mic. What happened?
What happened?
No, I am not going to be getting a haircut anytime
already did. Oh,
soon. That was so sneaky.
That was sneaky. He sure is
That was
sneaky.
very sneaky.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that wasn't.
And I was holding my hair the whole time. I don't know how you did that.
It's only. Wow, that's a big chunk.
That was a chunk.
Now, I am a nervous wreck.
All right.
I'm going to have a cup of coffee to calm down.
Yeah, that'll calm the nerves. Coffee. All right, good. Jesus. Might as well snort crank.
Why was the White House conference room evacuated?
They had a
Was
light
it a
bright
light bright?
in there. Yeah.
They found a light bright hanging up behind the
All right.
president's.
Wow, that's a big chunk of hair.
Evacuated from White House Conference Center. Yeah, I know. Wow, he just kind of nipped that.
I would make a
What a
nice
maniac.
walrus mustache.
All right. Well, that was. So, what do you think? Now that she's out of the room, we now have to sort this out and meet. Would we air Patty's show on our channel?
Yeah.
Because the bottom line is,
Absolutely.
it's our decision.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I give it a
1 hour, no problem. Some music, her talking, yeah.
If she scripts it, I gotta script it.
Pencil her in for a razzle dazzle.
Razzle dazzle.
We'll give her a razzle dazzle. That's not the one.
No, that would
Even though
actually work.
Excuse me, but I do believe that sucked ass.
With that, we'll
Thank
see
you,
guys
Cartman.
in a bit.
These guys, they can do whatever they want to do.
This is why people are tuning in to hear Opie and Anthony.
And this is where things get ridiculous.
I need to be a shock jock.
Always up to no good.
I laughed so hard I had to buckle myself out of my couch.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
And this is like the #1 show in the world.
All right, well, that sucked. To hear the Opie and Anthony Show 5 days a week live on satellite radio, online on your phone or tablet, or even on demand, go to SiriusXM.com. Also, interact with the Opie and Anthony Show on Twitter, @Opie Radio, @Anthony Cumia, and @Jim Norton.